Okay. Show me.
Hi there guys, welcome back to the Dutch SC channel. Thank you very much for tuning in for a quick update on this project here. This is my Farins frames Frog version 3 with KO technology motors. I recently did a review on these motors and this frame. So from these build projects I do and my colleague YouTubers do, you might think, wow, these builds always succeed. First time round they fly superbly. So that is obviously not true, right? And not in this case. Yeah, the frame still looks great. However, it's not even, it's not even together. As you can tell, the stack isn't finished, and the biggest problem here is that my stack actually doesn't fit in the frame. This stack, this is a full-size Mamba stack, is simply too high for this build. Yeah, so I've already soldered up the motor wires to the 4-in-1 ESC, but again, if I add the flight controller, I can't add the bottom plate to this quadcopter anymore. Boo-hoo! Yeah, so that doesn't really work out. And what I've done is I've ordered me a second stack, and quite obviously this is a smaller stack. Yeah, this is a 20 by 20 stack. Also Mamba, so Diatone, also F7, but a lot smaller, not only in width, but also in height. So that will fit right in. And if you are concerned about this flying a 5-inch quadcopter, I have actually built a couple of quadcopters with this stack already. Now to that I should add that this one is discontinued, this version, but I'll add the current version to the description of this video, a link to it. So you sometimes hit snags in builds, right? You order yourself a frame, hoping that the electronics you select will fit, but that's not always the case, and in this case my stack simply won't fit at all. So guys, my 4-in-1 ESC has been removed, so this is the old 30 by 30 ESC, which doesn't fit, and this frame actually doesn't have 20 by 20 mounting position, so I've made me this conversion plate with some cutouts for the lipo strap to run through. And so this glass fiber, I think, glass fiber plate or plastic, might be glass fiber. Anyway, this will convert the mount from a 30 by 30 to a 20 by 20. Pretty common, and it'll sit right inside of the frame, as you can tell here, and the lipo strip will wrap around it, and well, obviously there, ESC on top of it and my flight controller. Actually, let me mount this so you can see what that looks like. And there you have it. You can just about see that glass fiber plate, and it's mounted flush to the top plate. Yeah, you are actually looking at the bottom of the top of this quadcopter. Yeah, it's a bit of a complicated build, this. Oh, by the way, in case you were wondering why I have so much trouble fitting things, this frame is meant for 4 separate ESCs, and I am planning, well, I'm trying to fit in one 4-in-1 ESC. So that 4-in-1 ESC will might be mounted on these metal screws. Those metal screws were included with the stack, this Mamba stack from Diatone, so that's nice. And yeah, obviously now I need to re-solder up the wires. I need to solder up a power lead, and I need to solder up the motor wires to this 4-in-1 ESC. And guess what? Here's what that looks like. Hartstikke day. I am basically back where I already was, so my 4-in-1 ESC, my new 4-in-1 ESC is in place. Motor wires have been soldered to it, and I have a power lead and my capacitor. This over here is, by the way, the front of the quadcopter, in case you were wondering. So, and this is the back over here. And yeah, my entire stack is mounted upside down and also front to back. Yeah, so I will have to, for instance, remap my motor order. No biggie. Been there, done that. So let me see, what more can I tell you? Yeah, I will secure down the power leads and this capacitor to the frame, so those won't, well, wobble around and such. But now I can fit my flight controller over here. This is again an F7, but 20x20. And really the downside of these flight controllers, or 20x20 flight controllers per se, is that the solder pads are tiny. Yeah, especially if you are a beginner, I wouldn't start out with a 20x20 stack. A 30.5 and by 30.5 stack is easier to work on. That might be a consideration for you. But I've already checked. Now the bottom plate of my quadcopter will actually fit, so that's nice. And let me see, yeah, now I have to solder up my VTX, my camera and my receiver, and that's basically it. So yeah, I wanted to show you this. I could have just cut to my flight videos with this quadcopter, but I wanted to show you that, well, even in YouTube land, not all projects go the right way, first way around. Also, if you are left with questions about this or another build, hit me up a comment down below. Now, in the next video, I'll be hoping to fly this quadcopter. Be on the lookout for that. Catch you on the next video. Bye bye.